welcome to Coffee with Pam. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the host with the most. Pam, take it away.
Hi, Don. How have you been? I'm glad you got to go on vacation and have a good time with your kids. And we are having a little bit of internet difficulties because I might be a little bit too far away. So if I'm breaking up people, that's what's going on. So, Don, how was your trip?
Yeah, it was good. So we took a little bit of a vacation here. We took a week off, and we didn't have a show. And then the following week, I was in Hocking Hills with my kiddos. We got a little cabin there. It was awesome. We spent about 4 or 5 days. So left Monday morning and then came back Thursday morning. So it was good. Went horseback riding. It was awesome. You know, you think, and that's kind of what we want to talk about, some of the things we're doing as the state opens up. And that's one thing that we did. Now, Hocking Hills, most of the big trails were closed, but they did have 3 trails. They did have the horseback riding. Their beaches were open. So 2 beaches. One was Lake Hope, and the other one was Logan Lake, or Lake Logan. Both of those beaches were opened up. So I took the kids paddle boating. We took Brutus with us. Did a little short video. You'll find it on my YouTube channel of our little Martin Trio Hocking Hills trip. So it was great. It was good to get out in nature. And I tell you what, Pam, it was good just to unplug, be away from everything. You know, I don't watch much news anyway, right? So I discontinued my cable, a couple years ago. I try to go with news sources with the facts. But it's good to get away from it all and just relax and enjoy my kids, enjoy nature, just getting some fresh air. So how about you? What have you been doing in this last week or two?
Well, you know, I'm the bird lady, taking care of my birds. Well, I land up here, first of all, that I have to cut up. So I spend a lot of time cutting grass when it's spring and summer. But anyway, other than that, so I have a family. I have a new family that moved into the rain grates, and it's a little raccoon family. Last night after I finished mowing, I filled up my bird feeders, and I filled them to the top, and I seen the little raccoon, the little baby raccoon crawling around last night about 9:30, and then I seen his mother and his brother or sister joined him. And this morning, my feeders were empty, so I had Angry Birds this morning with my coffee, glaring at me, telling me, hey, bird lady, like, we're out here starving to death, and you're just sitting there looking at us, drinking your coffee. I hope you're enjoying that coffee while we sit here in the tree and stare at you. But I'm not filling them feeders full anymore. I'm just putting it around the tray and going out there every little bit. Every few hours if the trays get empty at the bottom of the bird feeders, because Rocky Raccoon and his brother or sister and his mother, they can forage somewhere else and figure out what they're going to do, because it's too expensive to feed the raccoons and the birds and the squirrel. So, but I went to Wegerson Saturday and had lunch. And the picnic tables and the benches are not open yet. They're asking people because of COVID to stay off of them. And you know, I'm always like rule abiding and law abiding. So I got me a cardboard box out of the car and sat down on the ground and had my sandwich and still sat there and enjoyed the pretty flowers and enjoyed the peaceful atmosphere. And just, you know, I enjoy nature and I enjoy getting out. And I mentioned to my boyfriend that, you know, we need to make it over to Charleston Falls, because he didn't even know about it. And he lives in Huber. So I was like, you know, we need to get over there and I need to show you Charleston Falls. I've got several places that I'm still wanting to take him to get him out. And, you know, he's like, I'm more the adventurous one. Like, let's go do this and do this. Okay. So yeah, I've been having a good time. Mom come out and enjoyed the porch while I mowed the other day. She's not been feeling well lately, and so she got out here on the porch. Oh, it's so nice. And I'm like, yes. come get out and sit up for a little while and, enjoy it.
All right, viewers, we had to bring Pam inside because she kept locking up because the thunderstorms and rain is messing with her internet. So anyway, back to the topics at hand and what we were doing. So Pam was trying to share what some of the stuff she's been doing with her birds. And Pam, I watched your pictures, some awesome pictures. That's it. But with me on Sunday, I went to an outdoor service with First Heavy Metal Church of Christ at Rip Rap Park, and it was a drive-in service. Now, the social distancing was still supposedly in play, the 6 feet, right? But we had some river baptisms there, so I did a video on that. That was awesome. Got a little bit of sun. I didn't realize it. So anyway, that was good. Did a video of that, and then, as things are opening up, I go to some of these restaurants, right? I don't know if you've been to any restaurants or not, Pam, have you?
I did. We went to, my boyfriend and I went to Classic Pizza.
Oh.
And they had you could sit every other table, every other seat. And we went to Classic Pizza. We enjoyed ourselves. We had a really good time going to Classic Pizza. It was like a big treat. It was a very big treat to sit down and have pizza in a restaurant. I mean, that's the first time that we had anything,
Guess where I went?
Where'd you go?
Marion's Pizza. The one on Schroyer Road was open. You had to have reservations, and then they had to have a certain distance, only a certain amount of tables, certain occupancy, right? All the staff had to wear their COVID masks, right? But I went there because my niece had her graduation, so they did kind of a formal, kind of a customized COVID-19 type graduation. So we'd had to wait in our cars until we were called up. We're called in, and the teachers and faculty wore their masks. But she got to walk up. We got the video recorder. The principal, superintendent got to say some great things. So that was awesome. Her video recording was done, so I had that, took some pictures. So it was good to have an actual high school graduation. Now, very customized. It wasn't a full auditorium, right? It was just the families. But I'm really glad Carroll High School did that and did that for my niece. Very proud of her. She graduated valedictorian, and she also got a full scholarship, full ride to MIT, a few other scholarships and awards, and Amazon gave her an award, and 2 companies, including Amazon, gave her a paid internship. But smart cookie, straight A's, honor society, honor rolls. I'm very, very proud of her. It was awesome to get out on a beautiful day to witness that. So it's getting back to a normal, right? Kind of a new normal.
Right.
Having the masks or standing a certain distance, but it's good to see some things opening up. Also, the gyms are open up, so I'm in my gym attire. I'm getting ready to go work out, so I've been back to the gym, so that was really good. It's good to be out and about and being able to experience some of these things, right?
Absolutely. And congratulations to your niece. That's awesome. That is some awesome news. I mean, and I'm so glad to see you, and I'm so glad to get to talk to you. I miss the interaction, and I miss people, and I too am like you. I stay off the news. I get very bogged down, and I'm an empath. And when I see things that hit me in the heart, it stays with me. It doesn't leave for quite a while. And I try to, be as upbeat and as positive as I can. And, there's just news today that everything is topsy-turvy, and it's like the world it's almost like we're in a snow globe, and it's just, we've been shook upside down, and it's just, everything is topsy-turvy and everything is chaos. And I try to stay away from that as much as possible, because I do want to spread the word that there's things to do, there's good things to do. We're going to get through everything. You and I say this all the time, that this is
or a time, you know. I mean, and I it's not that I am not aware of everything that's going on, because I am. I stay aware and abreast of what's happening in the world and what's going on in the world. But I have to take a break from it. I have to have some positive. I have to share positive, and I have to hear positive stories, and I have to see positive things to keep myself from being depressed and getting extremely sad. And you know, some of it can make you want to go into your room and shut the door and cover your head up and be like, okay, I've had enough. There's still so much to enjoy, and I've got to enjoy. My mother and I have got to enjoy some movies together and family time, and you know, it makes a big difference.
Yes, yeah, it does. You know, Pam, looking at 2020, and we've been doing this virtual because of COVID-19. But you know, it started happening in January, where the virus came through, and in February and March. Now I'm hoping that we can start doing this, together in person. Bring my GoPro. But you know, looking at 2020, I tell you what, I thought maybe we were in a bad episode of the Twilight Zone, right? You know, if I had to pinch myself, is this reality or not? You know, of what's happening, what's going on, and you know how we're all reacting to it, whether it's, you know, global, whether it's, you know, the political environment, how they're reacting, how it's American citizens of you know, all walks, backgrounds, social economic demographics. And you know, it is heartbreaking. If you're on the news, if you're watching the news, which I don't know how you may be able to keep your sanity. That's just my opinion. Now, opinions, you know, Pam, what do they say about what I say about opinions? You know, opinions are like rear ends. Some of them don't smell so good, and some of them you should just sit on. But but sometimes I look at this and I'm thinking, where is the wisdom? Where is the empathy? Where is the compassion? Where is the flippant intellect? Sometimes, you know, it's heartbreaking. It's frustrating. It's saddening. So I can't watch the news. I'll get like I said, I'll get my little, briefing from my devices or updates, but I can't watch the news. If you watch the news, you'll be absorbed by it. And so it is heartbreaking. And people ask me, Pam, they say, well, Don, what do you think? What's your opinion? You know, that I'm a YouTuber, I'm a writer, right? I lead ministries, I'm a digital marketer. So they ask me. And the thing about it is I'm careful on that because I want to be encouraging, right? You and me, I are both alike in that. We want to be inspirational. We want to be encouraging and uplifting. Now, we're not delusional, right? We're realists. You know, we know what's happening. We're not morons. We're not idiots. We're both of adequate or above average intelligence. We hurt. We're both empaths, right? We both have, for those that are involved in church, there's a spiritual gift called mercy, which is an empath gift too. So we feel the pain. We put ourselves in other people's shoes, right? We try to be empathetic and look through things through their eyes and their hearts and their situation. And it is heartbreaking. And, you know, if you want more of what I shared, in my opinion, I shared it on Facebook. I shared a quote from Martin Luther King, and I'll paraphrase. You know, Martin Luther King stated that, you know, darkness can't eradicate darkness, only light can. You know, hate can't be removed with hate, only love can do that, right? You know, what a great leader. You know, I think of Gandhi as well. You know, he's a phenomenal a leader in what he did and the protest, you know, both of those men did. You know, Martin Luther King won the Nobel Peace Prize. You know, let's focus on what's true, what's important, and focus on our families and focus on the positive that we can do, the positive influence, right? You know, the thing about it is if you want to see change, right, Pam? And I know you agree with me on this. If you want to see change, you want to experience change, it starts at home. It starts with each of us.
And for my children and what I have taught my children, there is one race. It is the human race. And it is your responsibility to be kind, to show love to the human race. All human beings all life is important. Everyone matters. Every person on this earth matters. And it is the human race and kindness and your love. And that is where the change will be made, is for everyone to love everyone.
Absolutely. If you want to change, be the change you want to see in the world, right, Pam?
That's right. That's right. And you know, if a brother needs a hand, you're there to lend a hand. You know, and that is where change is made. And you know, I mean, if my birds of every different species out there at that feeder can get along, except for the raccoons and the squirrel, they're not a bird species. And you know, my birds look at me like, do something, bird lady, come on, help us out here, you know. But you know, I watch how even the animals behave. And yeah, sometimes I'll see a blue jay chase another blue jay, but it's funny because they you know, they fight a little bit, but then they're right back at the same feeder. They all got to eat. They've all got to, you know, they've all got to be fed. So.
But sometimes animals have better sense than us. You know, I'm sorry. You know, anyway. Back on the positive path is, you know, we're going to do some programs coming up, some additional different. We're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to hit the road, right, Pam?
Yeah, we get to go, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Hit some stomping grounds and some places that, you know, we grew up and love, and I'm ready. I'm ready to get out of here.
Absolutely. So I'm going to get in my big black Ford F-150 that I call Black Jacks. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up Pam. We're going to get our coffee mugs. We're going to take our coffee on the road. So we're going to hit stomping grounds, like Pam said, in Northridge. So we're going to start from the north part of Northridge and head all the way south. We're going to stop at some restaurants, some of you know, John H. Morrison. We're going to go by John H. Morrison. We're hopefully going to get a tour of the new high school. We're going to work with the superintendent and the principal to hopefully get a tour there. We're going to cruise through our cruise-in hangout places, the different drive-ins, one that was there and one that is still there, and just head all the way south and just share some memories, laughs, tell some stories, just have a good time. So it's going to be the Coffee with Pam on the road edition. So the following after this, you'll see some of these. So don't miss it. You know, make sure if you like what we're doing, you enjoy what we're doing, we find it intriguing, entertaining, whatever, smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget the bell notification. That way you'll get notifications when we go live or when there is a new update or a new video to see. So make sure you join these following episodes. You don't want to miss it, and share it with. And then we'll branch out. We'll have other topics we'll discuss and things around Dayton and Ohio, just to have a good time enjoying good coffee, right, Pam? Coffee is our friend.
Absolutely. I left mine on the porch since my internet was going in and out, so I'm sitting here without my coffee, but that's okay.
I'll cheers to you. So, Pam, what do we want to close? How do we want to close this episode of Coffee with Pam?
If you want to send me a private message, my friends and stuff, if you'd like to send me a private message of things that you would like us to hit on, or if you think of a story even that you have about Northridge or something, just go ahead and message me. And I want to tell everybody, you know, it's not going to be this way forever. Pretty soon it is opening it up and things are going to change. I always say the same thing. My grandfather always told me, God wants his children to be happy. Be happy as you can. I love you. Peace out.
Thanks, Pam. And hey, if you're a business owner in Northridge, Harrison Township, in the Northridge School District, or if you're a church in Harrison Township, the Northridge School District, and you would like Pam and I to stop by, take a tour of your business or your church and let us interview you a little bit, ask some questions. Some may be embarrassing, some may be funny, but it's a great opportunity to share your business and talk about how much you love Northridge and how strong Northridge is. So with this closing and with this saying, Pam, what do we say? Make it a great day, because you truly have a choice in making it a great day. This is Don Martin and the host with the most, Pam, saying shalom. Be blessed.